Datta Sri Guru Datta Jai Guru 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 Datta Sri Guru Datta.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha, Harihi Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Jai Guru Datta and welcome to Datta Arpanam with your hosts Rishi Nirvan Barup
and Ravita Singh. Jai Guru Datta, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Dr. Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji of Avadhuta Dattapitam in Mysuru. Today's program begins with the offering of pranams, gratitude, and this invocation prayer at the sacred feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Pujya Shri Datta Ji or Datta Appaji, as this program, possible only through His divine grace, is offered to him. Please join his second in command, Pujya Shri 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 Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji now in worship.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gururdevo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Bhuyuta Shri Hari Chinnhitabhyam Agastya Rekhadibhiranchitabhyam Nigodha Bijakshara Mudritabhyam Namo Namas Sadguru Padukabhyam. Ganapati Gurumekam Satchidanandarupam Vibhudharivahasevyam Yogamargadhirudham Sharanamupagatanam Sanghadrivajram Mama Hridaya Nivasam Bhaktinamro Namami, Bhaktinamro Namami.
Once again everyone, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to this morning's episode of Datta Arpanam. Today's program is being brought to you through the kind courtesy of Ramlal Educational Institute of number 12 Exchange Lots Couva, Bellini's Drug Mart Limited of 58 to 60 Sutton Street, San Fernando, Debe Supermart Limited of 182 SS Erin Road, Debe, and Koke Supermart Limited of 14 Naparima Mayaro Road, San Fernando.
Last week on Datta Arpanam, the very auspicious marriage of Lord Srinivasa to Padmavati Devi took place. This is no ordinary marriage. It is a divine marriage aimed at the well-being of all. So what now? What happens next for this divine couple? Well, stay tuned in to Datta Arpanam to find out. But first, we worship the one who removes all obstacles from our path. Let us worship Lord Ganapati. Please open the Bhajanmala app or visit the website www.bhajanmala.com, enter Bhajan ID number 61 and join in this musical offering.
Vinayaka, Vinayaka, Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. 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 Vigna Vinashaka, Saukya Vidayaka, Vishwavibhavaka Vinayaka. Vigna Vinashaka, Saukya Vidayaka, Vishwavibhavaka Vinayaka. Vinayaka, Vinayaka, Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. Vinayaka, Vinayaka, Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. Gauri Tanaya Vinayaka, Shankara Palita Vinayaka. Gauri Tanaya Vinayaka, Shankara Palita Vinayaka. Gajavadana Ke Vinayaka, Mushika Vagana Vinayaka. Gajavadana Ke Vinayaka, Mushika Vagana Vinayaka. Vinayaka, 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 Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. Vikrita Bhakta Vinayaka, Sukshma Subuddhi Vinayaka. Vikrita Bhakta Vinayaka, Sukshma Subuddhi Vinayaka. Vignadishwara Vinayaka, Vishwaratya Vinayaka. Vishwara Vinayaka, Vishwaratya Vinayaka. Vinayaka, 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 Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. Modaka Hasta Vinayaka, Moda Vidaya Vinayaka. Modaka Hasta Vinayaka, Moda Vidaya Vinayaka. Chandrolasaka Vinayaka, Shapita Chandra Vinayaka. Chandrolasaka Vinayaka, Shapita Chandra Vinayaka. Vinayaka, 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 Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. Vinayaka, Vinayaka, Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. Vinayaka, Vinayaka, Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. Punarujjivita Vinayaka, Purna Kripalaya Vinayaka. Punarujjivita Vinayaka, Purna Kripalaya Vinayaka. Danava Samhara Vinayaka, Daivata Rakshaka Vinayaka. Danava Samhara Vinayaka, Daivata Rakshaka Vinayaka. Vinayaka, 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 Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. Vinayaka, Vinayaka, Vigna Vinashaka, Vinayaka. Bahujadushka Vinayaka, Bhavamanognya Vinayaka. Bahujadushka Vinayaka, Bhavamanognya పాశాంకుశధర వినాయక రథవరదాఢ్య వినాయక
పాశాంకుశధర వినాయక రథవరదాఢ్య వినాయక
వినాయక వినాయక వినాయక
వినాయక విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయక
చందన రంజిత వినాయక చందన రంజిత వినాయక రక్తాంబరధర వినాయక
చందన రంజిత వినాయక రక్తాంబరధర వినాయక
లంబోదరగే వినాయక వామన రూప వినాయక లంబోదరగే వినాయక
వామన రూప
వినాయక వినాయక
వినాయక విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయక
వినాయక
వినాయక విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయక
నాగాలంకృత వినాయక నాగాలంకృత వినాయక
నాగాలంకృత వినాయక
నానారూప వినాయక
నాగాలంకృత వినాయక
నానారూప వినాయక గురుసద్రూప వినాయక శిష్యవనాగే వినాయక
గురుసద్రూప వినాయక
శిష్యవనాగే
వినాయక
వినాయక వినాయక విఘ్న వినాశ వినాయక
వినాయక వినాయక విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయక
గంభీరాక్షర వినాయక
బీజాక్షర వినాయక
గంభీరార్థ వినాయక గంభీరార్థ
వినాయక
గంభీరాక్షర వినాయక
బీజాక్షర వినాయక
గంభీరార్థ వినాయక
గంభీరార్థ వినాయక
ఓంకారాఖ్య వినాయక వక్రతుండ వినాయక ఓంకారాఖ్య
వినాయక
వక్రతుండ వినాయక సర్వాదే శ్రీ వినాయక సర్వాదే శ్రీ వినాయక సచ్చిదానంద వినాయక
సచ్చిదానంద వినాయక
వినాయక వినాయక వినాయక
వినాయక విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయక
వినాయక వినాయక
విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయక
విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయక
విఘ్న వినాశక వినాయక
In the fourth charanam, or the fourth verse of that bhajan, the word Varada is seen. Lord Ganapati holds his hand in Varada Mudra, a mudra or hand gesture which appears very simple but actually has deep symbolism.
In Varada Mudra, the open palm is held facing upwards and outwards, with the fingers sloping downwards. This symbolizes selfless giving. So when we see Lord Ganapati's hand in this mudra, it symbolizes that he selflessly grants the wishes of devotees.
Definitely, God and Sadgurudeva Ganapati Datta Ji have fulfilled a wish by granting the opportunity and means to contemplate upon the story of Srinivasa Kalyanam here on Datta Arpanam. You were just listening to Pujya Datta Ji as he rendered that self-composed Ganapati Bhajan on 103.1 FM. Thank you for tuning in to today's offering, which is being brought to you through the grace of Pujya Sri Datta Ji, and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited. As we prepare for today's contemplation, please join in worshipping Naranarayana Maharishis, Goddess Saraswati, and Sage Vyasa.
Narayanam namaskritya naran chaiva narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta.
Last week's contemplation upon Srinivasa Kalyanam ended when Lord Srinivasa put the Mangala Sutra on Padmavati Devi. In Hinduism, this is the mark or the jewelry of a married woman. Starting with the Datta Arpanam or the planting of seeds or sprouts, then proceeding with Mangalyam Dharana or the tying of the Mangala Sutra, and ending with the Laja Homa or the offering of puffed rice into the fire, the divine wedding had taken place over a period of 4 days.
As you already heard, this was no ordinary wedding. Sapta Rishis and all the sages blessed the couple. The celestials showered flowers. Brahma and others danced. Lord Brahma and other celestials also blessed the couple.
Everyone was delighted with the feast provided by King Akasha and by the clothes he gave away as gifts. Lord Srinivasa also gave clothing to everyone.
Govinda Raja, the elder brother of Srinivasa, invited all the celestials to his house. The wonderful food he shared and the hospitality he extended brought great satisfaction to the celestials. The deities and celestials were also very pleased with the way Akasha Raja treated them.
Kalyanam, Kalyanam, Srinivasuni Kalyanam. Kalyanam, Kalyanam, Lokalanniti Kalyanam. Kalyanam, Kalyanam, Srinivasuni Kalyanam. Kalyanam, Kalyanam, Lokalanniti Kalyanam.
Making both Padmavati and Srinivasa climb onto elephants, Akasha Raja handed over the responsibility of caring for Padmavati to his new son-in-law. Srinivasa explained to the king that he had many responsibilities in Sheshachalam, which is one of the 7 hills of Tirupati. The Lord explained that because he had commitments there, he and Padmavati would now head to Sheshachalam.
Akasha Raja and Queen Dharani, the parents of Padmavati, blessed the newlywed couple and gave them many precious gifts for their home. But Lord Srinivasa gently refused to take all those gifts, saying that the gifts were nothing compared to Padmavati. He told his in-laws that he was grateful to them for giving him their daughter in marriage. Lord Srinivasa then offered a boon to Akasha Raja.
What will King Akasha request for his boon? He is a king after all, so what could he possibly still want or still need? Well, we will find out after today's next bhajan. Listeners, hearing how happy the sages and celestials have been with the feasts provided to them, we are reminded of the one who makes all of that possible. We are reminded of Annapurna Devi, the goddess of nutrition. So often we take for granted that we have a plate full of food to eat, when many in the world do not even have a morsel. Do we always make the time to pray before we eat or while we are eating? Before we eat, do we offer our food to God, to Guru, as a mark of gratitude? These are habits which should be second nature to us.
While it is important to know the stories found within our scriptures, we should also take the time to contemplate upon what lessons those stories can teach us. The deities were happy with the feasts provided by both the groom's relatives and the bride's relatives. This reminds us that when we have, we must share.
It has been a while since the Share Your Food program has been mentioned on Datta Arpanam. This is a program launched by Pujya Datta Ji in which a person, once health permits, gives up one meal a day, typically on a Tuesday, and feeds a less fortunate, hungry person or animal food of an equal or higher value than the meal he or she skipped.
As a young boy, Pujya Datta Ji had to beg for his food, and from what he did collect, he had to first feed his aunt Venkama and his sister Varalakshmi. So Pujya Datta Ji knows what it is like to go hungry.
And it is not just that he wants us to feed those who are hungry because it eases their hunger, but when we engage in such selfless acts, we also benefit. At every stage, Datta Sadguru is looking after all of us at the same time. As a mark of gratitude to him, as a mark of gratitude to Annapurna Devi, and as a prayer for the well-being of all those who are suffering from hunger right now, let us join in worshipping Annapurna Devi. Please open the Bhajan Mala app or website to Bhajan ID number 405 and join in this beautiful offering.
ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಾರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಾರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಾರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಾರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು. ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು. ಮುಗ್ಧ ಬಾಲಿಕಾ ರೂಪಿಣಿಗೆ, ಮುಗ್ಧ ಬಾಲಿಕಾ ರೂಪಿಣಿಗೆ, ದುಗ್ಧಾರ್ಣವ ಸಂವಾಸಿನಿಗೆ, ದುಗ್ಧಾರ್ಣವ ಸಂವಾಸಿನಿಗೆ. ಸ್ನಿಗ್ಧಾನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲೆಗೆ, ಸ್ನಿಗ್ಧಾನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲೆಗೆ, ಚಿದ್ಘನ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಚಿದ್ಘನ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು. ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಾರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು. ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು. ಸದ್ಗುಣವರ್ಧನ ಕಾರಿಣಿಗೆ, ಸದ್ಗುಣವರ್ಧನ ಕಾರಿಣಿಗೆ, ಹೃದ್ಗತ ದೋಷ ನಿವಾರಿಣಿಗೆ, ಹೃದ್ಗತ ದೋಷ ನಿವಾರಿಣಿಗೆ. ಮುದ್ಗೌದ ಮುದ್ಗೌದನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಮಾನಸಿಗೆ ಮುದ್ಗೌದನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಮಾನಸಿಗೆ ಸದ್ಗತಿದಾತೆಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಸದ್ಗತಿದಾತೆಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಗಾಯನ ಮಾರ್ಗ ಸುತೋಷಿಣಿಗೆ ಗಾಯನ ಮಾರ್ಗ ಸುತೋಷಿಣಿಗೆ ಹಯವದನಾರ್ಚಿತ ಪಾದಳಿಗೆ ಹಯವದನಾರ್ಚಿತ ಪಾದಳಿಗೆ ಪಾಯಸಾನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಪಾವನಿಗೆ ಪಾಯಸಾನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಪಾವನಿಗೆ ಮಾಯಾತೀತೆಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಮಾಯಾತೀತೆಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಉದ್ಯದ್ಭಾನು ವಿಭಾಸಿನಿಗೆ ಉದ್ಯದ್ಭಾನು ವಿಭಾಸಿನಿಗೆ ಸದ್ಯ ಪ್ರಸಾದಿನಿ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಣಿಗೆ ಸದ್ಯ ಪ್ರಸಾದಿನಿ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಣಿಗೆ ದಧ್ಯೋದನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಧರ್ಮಿಣಿಗೆ ದಧ್ಯೋದನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಧರ್ಮಿಣಿಗೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾದೇವಿಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ವಿದ್ಯಾದೇವಿಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಷಡದ್ವಾತೀತ ರೂಪಿಣಿಗೆ ಷಡದ್ವಾತೀತ ರೂಪಿಣಿಗೆ ಜಡಚೇತನ ಜಗಧಾರಿಣಿಗೆ ಜಡಚೇತನ ಜಗಧಾರಿಣಿಗೆ ಗುಡಾನ್ನ ತರ್ಪಿತ ಗುಣಕರಿಗೆ ಗುಡಾನ್ನ ತರ್ಪಿತ ಗುಣಕರಿಗೆ ಸಡಗರದಿಂದಲಿ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಸಡಗರದಿಂದಲಿ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಸರ್ವೇಶ್ವರಿ ಸುರನಾಯಕಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವೇಶ್ವರಿ ಸುರನಾಯಕಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವವಶಂಕರಿ ಶುಭಕರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವವಶಂಕರಿ ಶುಭಕರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವೋದನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಶ್ರೀಕರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವೋದನ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಶ್ರೀಕರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಸರ್ವಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು ಅನ್ನರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು. ಶಚೀಂದ್ರ ಸನ್ನುತ ಪಾದಳಿಗೆ, ಶಚೀಂದ್ರ ಸನ್ನುತ ಪಾದಳಿಗೆ, ಸುಚಾರು ಮಂಜುಳ ಭಾಷಿಣಿಗೆ, ಸುಚಾರು ಮಂಜುಳ ಭಾಷಿಣಿಗೆ, ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ಸುಹಾಸಿನಿಗೆ, ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ಸುಹಾಸಿನಿಗೆ, ಗಾನವಾರಿಧಿಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಗಾನವಾರಿಧಿಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು, ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣಗೆ ನಮಿಸುವೆವು.
May Goddess Annapurna bless the farming world with a good crop in 2026. May she bless the hungry to feel satisfied. May she bless the indulgent to exercise better discretion in their eating, and may she bless those who are in a position to share their food to do just that. You were just listening to Ganapati Dattaji worship Annapurna Devi here on Datta Arpanam. Thank you for tuning in to this morning's hour of devotion, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Shri Dattaji, and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, DB Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited.
Before that bhajan, you heard that before leaving for Sheshachalam with his new bride, Lord Srinivasa told Akasha Raja to ask for a boon. And listeners, the boon which that king sought is the boon we should all seek. It is the boon which makes everything else fall into place, and it is the only boon that matters. It is a boon which will bring us peace and happiness, not just in this lifetime, but beyond this lifetime as well. The king asked to forever have unwavering faith and devotion in Lord Srinivasa. He expressed a wish to be devoted to the Lord's lotus feet forever.
Lord Srinivasa appreciated the king's wish and granted him the boon of moksha or liberation. In so doing, he brought great joy to Akasha Raja.
Meanwhile, though, Padmavati felt sad about leaving her parents. Her father, King Akasha, consoled her and then returned home.
On the advice of Agastya Muni, Lord Srinivasa and Padmavati did not climb Sheshachalam as soon as they left Narayanapuram. It is a custom that for the first 6 months after a couple gets married, they should spend that time getting adjusted to married life. It is not considered the time for pilgrimage to be undertaken. Because of this, Lord Srinivasa said that he would climb the mountain only after 6 months had passed. He said that he would stay back and remain at the foothill at the ashrama of Agastya Muni. The Lord then called everyone by name and asked them to proceed to their respective homes.
But listeners, for anyone who has experienced being in the Sannidhi of Pujya Dattaji or in the presence of Pujya Dattaji, you will understand what is meant when it is said that it was with great difficulty that the wedding guests left and returned to their respective homes. Even though the groom's party was made up of sages and celestials, they still found it difficult to part from the Lord.
The celestials, while returning to their individual homes, promised that they would visit Tirumala at the time of Brahmotsavas once a year. Though the Brahmotsavas, those magnificent celebrations, take place 3 times a year, each celestial visits only once a year as per the instructions of Lord Srinivasa. Venkataramana Govinda.
Govinda. Listeners, it is not a common practice on Datta Arpanam to play the same bhajan on 2 successive weeks. But last week, the bhajan Kalyanam Kalyanam was played, and then again this morning you heard the pallavi of that bhajan. But to simply play or sing this bhajan and not spend some time looking at its meaning feels incomplete. So please open the Bhajanmala app or website to bhajan ID number 875 and let us, before once again singing this divine composition of Pujya Dattaji's, understand what we will be singing.
The bhajan starts with the words Kalyanam Kalyanam Srinivasuni Kalyanam. Through repetition of the word Kalyanam, meaning auspicious marriage, Pujya Dattaji highlights how sacred Lord Srinivasa's wedding is. This Kalyanam is not something that brings welfare to just one world. No, it is a divine auspicious marriage that bestows blessings upon all the worlds in the universe.
The first charana, or the first verse, again reiterates how supremely auspicious Lord Srinivasa's wedding is. It describes Lord Srinivasa as being always united with his divine consort, the giver of all auspiciousness. And mirroring what we feel in our hearts when we remember this story of Srinivasa Kalyanam, the Charanam says that although this sacred wedding took place with grand splendor during the age of Kali, or in other words, although the wedding took place in Kali Yuga, even today it continues to bestow auspiciousness and inner bliss within our hearts.
The moving second charana starts with rhetorical questions. It says, when Lord Mahavishnu himself, the Supreme Hari, when he appears as the bridegroom, can such a divine wedding fail to fill onlookers' hearts with joy? And since the sacred wedding of the Lord takes place with his bride being goddess Padmavati, who herself is an incarnation of Lakshmi Devi, is there any scene in this entire earthly realm which is more wondrous than this? Let us, to our heart's content, behold this most auspicious wedding. Let us wholeheartedly rejoice, and let us receive the Lord's affirmed blessings and divine grace.
The final charanam tells us the palam, or the fruit of witnessing this Srinivasa Kalyanam. It says, this divine wedding bestows well-being and prosperity upon all beings, both animate and inanimate. It bestows the highest bliss, the divine union with Padmavati, who shines with modesty and grace, bestows the eternal bliss of Sri Mahavishnu, who is the very embodiment of Satchidananda. Let us to our heart's content behold this most auspicious wedding. Let us wholeheartedly rejoice and attain the bliss of the Lord Himself.
Listeners, Maya serves the role of mother to all beings. That Maya shines forth as Mahalakshmi.
Meanwhile, Lord Srinivasa radiates as the cosmic form, the Supreme One, who grants existence to the entire universe, which emerged from the Mother.
Our scriptures say that their union, which is the merging of Maya Shakti with the Supreme, that union or that Kalyana signifies the attainment of the eternal state of truth, bliss, and unity with the Divine. It is only through such oneness that one can achieve the highest state of auspiciousness, and that, everyone, that is the true Kalyanam. That is the actual divine wedding.
What depth is contained within the words of the bhajan compositions of Parama Puja Sri Ganapati Dattaji. Listeners, feel the meaning of these words. Feel the impact of these words. Feel the divinity of these words as you join now in singing them. Once again, the bhajan ID number is 875.
కళ్యాణం కళ్యాణం శ్రీనివాసుని కళ్యాణం
కళ్యాణం కళ్యాణం శ్రీనివాసుని కళ్యాణం
కళ్యాణం కళ్యాణం లోకాలన్నిటి కళ్యాణం
కళ్యాణం కళ్యాణం లోకాలన్నిటి కళ్యాణం
కళ్యాణం కళ్యాణం శ్రీనివాసుని కళ్యాణం
కళ్యాణం కళ్యాణం శ్రీనివాసుని కళ్యాణం
కళ్యాణం కళ్యాణం లోకాలన్నిటి కళ్యాణం
కళ్యాణం కళ్యాణం లోకాలన్నిటి కళ్యాణం
మంగళకరమీ కళ్యాణం
మంగళకరమే కళ్యాణం
మంగసతీశ్వర కళ్యాణం
మంగసతీశ్వర కళ్యాణం
అంగరంగమున కళ్యాణం
అంగరంగమున కళ్యాణం
రంగదేవుని కళ్యాణం
రంగదేవుని కళ్యాణం రంగదేవుని కళ్యాణం రంగదేవుని కళ్యాణం 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 శ్రీనివాసుని కళ్యాణం 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 లోకాలన్నిటి కళ్యాణం
శ్రీహరితానే వరుడై నిలిచిన
శ్రీహరితానే వరుడై నిలిచిన
దేవదేవుని కళ్యాణం
దేవదేవుని కళ్యాణం
కన్నను విన్నను కమనీయం బగు
కన్నను విన్నను కమనీయం బగు
కమలాపతి తిరు కళ్యాణం
కమలాపతి తిరు కళ్యాణం కమలాపతి తిరు కళ్యాణం కమలాపతి తిరు కళ్యాణం 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 శ్రీనివాసుని కళ్యాణం 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 లోకాలన్నిటి కళ్యాణం
చరాచరానికి సిరినొసగే
చరాచరానికి సిరినొసగే
పరమానందము కళ్యాణం
పరమానందము కళ్యాణం
సిగ్గులు ఒలికే పద్మాదేవికి
దిక్కులు ఒలికే పద్మాదేవికి
సచ్చిదానందం కళ్యాణం
సచ్చిదానందం కళ్యాణం సచ్చిదానందం కళ్యాణం
What a beautiful, divine, and moving composition and rendition by the present day incarnation of the aspect of Lord Dattatreya, Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Dattaji. You are listening to Datta Arpanam on 103.1 FM. This morning's program is coming to you through the grace of Pujya Sri Dattaji and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited.
While the wedding or Kalyana has taken place between Lord Srinivasa and Padmavati Devi, the story of Srinivasa Kalyanam does not end there. In fact, the continuation of the story, which is scheduled to be shared next week, is quite eventful, so do not miss it.
For now, though, today the month of February begins. And this year, that means that Mahashivaratri is only 2 weeks away. So, as we get our hearts, minds, bodies, and homes ready for that very auspicious occasion, let us spend time today meditating upon Lord Shiva.
Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Shambho, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Shambho, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Shambho, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Shambho. Ganga Bharana, Ganga Bharana, Ganga Bharana, Hara Ganga Bharana, Ganga Bharana, Ganga Bharana, Ganga Bharana, Hara Ganga Bharana. Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Shambho, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Shambho. Kumaramana, 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 Hara Kumaramana, 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 Hara Kumaramana, 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 Hara Kumaramana, 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 Hara Kumaramana. Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Shambho, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho Shambho. Ambaramana, 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 Jagadambaramana, Ambaramana, 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 Jagadambaramana, Ambaramana, 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 Jagadambaramana, Ambaramana, 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 Jagadambaramana. Shambho भयनाशन गजचर्माम्बरकामितदाता भस्म विलेपा भवभयनाशन शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो शम्भो योगपाल वेदपाल भक्तिनन्द शम्भो शम्भो योगपाल वेदपाल भक्तिनन्द शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो शम्भो सच्चिदानन्द आत्मनिवास सच्चिदानन्द शम्भो शम्भो सच्चिदानन्द आत्मनिवास सच्चिदानन्द शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो शम्भो कुमारमण 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 हर कुमारमण 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 हर कुमारमण शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 हे शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो हे शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो शम्भो हे शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो शम्भो हे शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो हे हर शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो हे हर शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो शम्भो हे शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो 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 महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो महादेव शम्भो शम्भो Shambho Mahadeva Shambho 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 Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho 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 Mahadeva Hara Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho 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 Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Shambho Mahadeva Hara 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 Shambho Mahadeva Hara Shambho Mahadeva Shambho 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 Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho 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 Mahadeva Hara 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 Shambho Mahadeva Hara Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho 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 Mahadeva Shambho 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 Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho 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 Mahadeva Hara 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 Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho 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 Mahadeva Hara 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 Shambho Mahadeva Hara 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 Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Shambho.
On that divine note, everyone, today's episode of Datta Arpanam now begins to draw to an end.
Pranams and gratitude are offered at the divine feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji and Sri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, without whose teachings, compassion, love, guidance and music, this program would not exist.
Pranams to you, Puja Sri Datta Ji and Sri Swamiji. Kindly forgive any errors which may have been committed in preparing or in sharing today's episode of Datta Arpanam, and please guide us to avoid such errors in the future.
Special thanks are extended to the staff at 103.1 FM and to the sponsors of Datta Arpanam, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited. And of course, dear listener, an extra special thank you is extended to you for sharing this devotional hour with us.
If you would like to listen to today's program again, check out the Datta Arpanam Facebook page, where later this week the YouTube link for today's episode will be shared.
Once again, everyone, thank you for tuning in today. You are invited to please tune in to 103.1 FM again next Sunday at 6 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time for another episode of Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji.
Jai Guru Datta.
Shri Guru Datta. Etat phalam Shri Sadguru Charanara Vindarpanamastu. Harihi Om Tat Sat.
Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat.